Boom. We up.
Bet.
What's going on, y'all? Back to chopping up with Coop. What's going on, people? How y'all doing today, y'all? What's going
We
on?
doing good.
Chill.
What's
Joe,
poppin'?
what's up with
Man, I was feeling about how y'all feel about like how we represented and shit. Like how are the people chosen in high places and that represent us, even when it comes to movies, even how we look at people in the streets, our neighborhood, our OGs, our aunties, our uncles, like how do people get in these places? You feel me? How y'all feel about how they represent it? Even like how y'all feel about people in y'all family or even celebrities and shit like that. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel? Y'all like the OGs in the streets and y'all seeing them out there, and they ain't doing right. They ain't really trying to help people out. You know what I'm saying? And the celebrities that get to high places, they ain't really trying to do nothing for the people down. They ain't really trying to make no way for nobody. But everybody respect them. What do we do about stuff like that? This is an open question.
it? If you asking me, right, I think our expectations of some of these people be above what it should be. You know what I'm saying? As far as the
That's
children, like
facts.
yeah. Now when we saying chosen, right, we gonna exclude the plants. You know what I'm saying? The people that's getting put in spots so that they can do what they do. We gonna exclude them because we already know about them. You know what I'm saying? As far as the people that we choose, yo, it's I guess it's you know what I'm saying, it's all about some people, it's who you look up to. It's about people that might be striving and shit that you're trying to do. You can use as motivation. You know what I'm saying? But that's like
Yeah.
for people. That's like for people our age. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even Elijah's age. But them young motherfuckers now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, reality TV and shit like that and change the game. So who we look up to at the time, these E Kane motherfuckers, yeah, whatever the fuck shorty name is, them motherfuckers, yo, they ain't
Fame.
nobody look up to. They ain't nobody look up to, but people do. Cause they crash outs
That's
on
what I'm
camera.
saying, bro.
But
That's what
that's
I'm saying. Like if it's black excellence, right? This is what we speak of. Like, I'm gonna say not we, but not like this is what I hear, right? This is what I'm saying. When I come on, I speak. This is the stuff that I'm hearing. I go on TikTok, on Instagram, or even just have random conversations. Like, this is the stuff that I hear. The people that respect this, they speak of excellence, and none of these people are really representing that. Not for us, you know what I'm saying? Make us look bad in a certain speak. Like, look at the whole at one point for me, right? I would being into music, talking about Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People used to look at Diddy like, hey man, Diddy one of the best. And then Diddy, like he came from, you know what I'm saying, from the streets and he built up this and this and that. So people respected him as a businessman and how he created this. Even though he do some shady shit to a couple of people, but they still respected him for what he did and all the business that he created and the money that he made. Not all this stuff coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everything going on with him now, everybody looking at him like
did he
he
do
already
it?
knew he was like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Did he like he always been this? So how did he get all this respect, man? How did he get all this love? If everybody knew he was like that, like what is that shit? You feel what I'm saying? Like it is weird to me, bro. I don't get it. Like we don't really get no time
Birds
to
of a
really
feather, my
check
nigga.
people. I feel you on that.
I feel like
Birds of a
it's
feather.
that, but it's not really that because if you pay attention to there, I just seen a video and it made a whole lot of sense, and it said that they're not going to allow us to leave with our lineage. If you
Hmm.
notice, if you go back to every artist and every person that we had, they have tarnished their name. They're starting to work on Eddie Murphy. They did Kobe Bryant. They did Bill
Michael Jackson.
Cosby,
Michael Jackson.
Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Puff
Prince.
Daddy, Prince, Whitney Houston, like everybody that had a major impact, and that was definitely because outside of what Diddy got going on, do you know Diddy was starting an independent political party? I
No, I
saw
ain't
the
never heard
interview.
about that.
Yeah, I saw the interview he was doing. He was on the verge of starting an independent political party for us. Because once he did the voter unalive, but when he did that campaign, it hit, right? And so he's very political. And I watched the interview that he did, and I think they smudged it off. I don't know. You have to really dig for it. It was on YouTube, but I don't know if it was with MTV or who it was with. But because he coined that term voter unalive term. But he was starting his own independent political party to run for presidency, or to even have that, for us to have a fighting chance instead of dealing with Republican and Democrat, because we both know that that's the same damn bird and they both don't do shit for us. So he was creating a political party for us, and as soon as he came out with that, amongst other things he had going on with business, this came out. Anytime anybody from our community that's in that type of tax bracket or whatever, and is going to do something that can actually make a change for us, they tarnish it. Bill Cosby, from
I don't
even
think he
before the
was, man.
Cosby Show, Bill Cosby, Fat Albert, and all these other television programs that he had for the kids to promote Black unity, promote Black education, Black excellence. He was definitely the coin in the 80s and 90s. And what they do? Tarnish him. Now you say Bill Cosby, you don't think about all the great stuff that he did since the 60s and 70s and on forward. You just think about this crap that even one of the ladies, Janice Dickinson, the model chick, cokehead model chick at that, admitted that she lied in her book on Bill Cosby. So it's like
Yeah.
it's this shit is done on purpose. They're tarnishing Martin Luther King's name now. We don't care about his sex escapades. We care about what came out his mouth and what he was doing. They tried to tarnish Malcolm X. They ain't got shit on him. Remember, they was trying to tarnish Tupac and try to call him homosexual. That ain't work out because we ain't going for it. Like, anytime it's something that's going to motivate our community and represent us well, they deplete it. Robert Townsend, Spike Lee, John Singleton, they created the Black Hollywood and the Black circuit for us to even be able to have something to look up to, because Hollywood was not accepting us. They weren't accepting
Wayans too. Keenan
Huh?
Ivory Wayans,
The Wayans brothers, they weren't accepting us, right? So they said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do our own shit." So then when we started doing our own shit, and they seen how big it was coming, oh, now y'all can come over here. And then they sold out and took their happy asses over there. Now look what's
But
happening.
check this
You
out.
don't see
But
none
check
of
this
us
out, so, man.
foreigners acting like us. I'm sorry, go
But
ahead.
check this out. So how? But what does it say that everything they're creating is actually for us, but it's not just a ploy to create more plants to think that this is this is something that's going to be created for us to have something of our own. We still don't own none of the production of none of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So
Who
so
said
it's like
Spike Lee them don't own their production and stuff?
I'm
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 asking.
saying like
Wait,
I'm
hold up
saying
there.
if
I was
go
gonna
ahead,
say
what you finna say, bro?
like Elijah ain't even spoke on the joint yet. You know what I'm saying?
My fault, bro. Like you're right. Go ahead, Elijah. Speak on it real quick before I answer that question.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead, bro.
Oh, it's a group effort, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We need your
With
25%.
me, I don't idolize celebrities. I idolize people that is like us, that is doing good. And it has to make
I
sense
feel
to
you
me.
on that, bro.
Like when people are having conversations about this man that just killed this white cop for shooting his
Yeah,
son, if I'm only gonna sit there for a couple moments trying to listen to while y'all badmouth this dude or how ain't right and everything. I'm only gonna listen for a couple minutes because y'all ain't on the same mindset I'm on with him because I feel him.
Right.
You killed my child in the back and everything like that, and whatever the case may be. He didn't care you a cop. He don't care who you are. You mess around, bro. It is what it is. So that's why I idolize. And he don't care how long he do in prison for it. He don't care
Head
that
up, nigga. You know what
that
I'm
head
saying?
up, bro. He don't care. He don't care about none of that. That's who I look up to. I look up to
Yo,
the people that actually have a positivity and something to say in their actions and things like that. That's going to benefit all of us. That's going to benefit me, or it just benefits him. But I get something out of it just hearing them talk. It's not. It's nothing about no celebrity or anything like that. Like even
that's what's up,
Saray
bro.
brought up a good
I
point.
respect that.
So Ray brought up a good point. I always idolize Steve Harvey. And then all of a sudden people's like, why? He cheated on his wife. I was like, what? So it did kind of make me look at him differently, but it made me forget what he has done
accomplished.
and the
Yeah.
things and how he moved and how
Right.
and for everything. So I love that Saray said that. And that was the only person that pops in my head that I actually idolized and actually listened to his speeches, his motivational speeches, his interviews, his talk shows, how funny he is, but how serious he is about God, how serious he is about his family. Those are the things that it did drift away from my head when I heard like, yeah, he been cheating on his
What's
wife for a
buddy
minute.
name, dog? What is Bernie Mac?
Bernie
Yeah.
Mac, yeah,
One thing about Steve Harvey, right? Why I can't I can't remember Steve Harvey. Is because, but I feel what you're saying about what he's done and the motivation he tried to, like I said, it's certain folks, dog. It is certain folks. I feel like they betray to be a certain person because they know we as black folks, like we look for people in that in high places not saying we want to be like them, but we want to be able to see that we can get to that place as well. And they motivate us to think like, you know what, one day we work hard enough if we do what we supposed to do because they came from such a bad place or they worked so hard to get what they got, we can get there too. But bro, like I don't know motherfuckers be hating their way up there that they really ain't moving how they be speaking on these TV shows, bro. Like if Bernie Mac told you how Steve Harvey really was as a he did Steve he nasty, bro. Nasty work. You know what I'm saying? Like Bernie Mac was saying how hating he was on like in certain shows, like how you not saying he'd take people jokes, but he would talk bad about other black comedians and made it seem like they wasn't as good as him, or he wouldn't want them to perform in certain places, or he wouldn't treat them right and shit like that, or he wanted to be the main figure. You know what I'm saying?
I get
And
it, I get it,
hearing
and
that,
that's terrible.
I can't
That's
respect
terrible.
that, bro.
It's
You know what I'm
terrible.
saying?
But then when I hear his interview when he says that y'all don't know that I was actually homeless for a long time before
Oh
I got up
yeah.
there. Y'all don't know that God actually blessed me with the gift, but I had no opportunities. And so yeah, nah, for sure.
I
I'm
mean,
sure it's a lot of shady things when it
it's
comes
two
to
sides to that shit. You know
it's
what
And
I'm
all
saying?
this
going
is
to
my
things like
thing.
that.
My thing with that is I'm not when I'm saying what I'm saying with who we have as far as in the industry, that's our rep. You asked about representation. So that's
Yeah.
who these
Yeah.
are some of the figures that we have representing to the masses. When we were kids, that's what we had to look up. Influence. Now we got social media. That's the influence. But before this, we had our own entertainment and the influence was positive. We didn't know, if you think about it back then in the 90s and early 2000s, well, in the 80s and 90s, because the 2000s is when the reality kicked off. We weren't we had reality TV in the 90s, but that was like real world. But they really kept the celebrity lives were private. So we were only judging them for the work that they put out, the art that they put out, right? The only way we knew
Mm-hmm.
about personal stuff is if they ass got to court in some drug shit. Other than that, we were
That's a
focused
fact.
on their art. And so when it came to our community, we wanted to be represented properly down to our music and everything. And it used to be positive for us. And you can tell the influence of what they were doing. Bill Cosby was all about education in college. We was taking our ass to college because of that. You get what I'm saying? We was going to school because of that.
Yeah.
Our rap music and our music was talking about black love and unity and community and everything else. We were actually doing that. Rent parties, block parties, everything that we can do to help and build the community. Now it's all distorted because they tarnish. You asked about representation. They tarnished it now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we look at Prince, they say this. Whitney Houston, they say that. We forget about what they did. Bill Cosby, they say this. Those are our influences that we looked up to. And now they give us Sexy Red, Cardi B, and E. Kane and some bullshit. And that's why we got YNs now.
And now again, I hear what you mean, Coop. But when I see like Cat Williams, why everybody started respecting Cat Williams all over again? Just because he sobered up and everything like that. But everybody wasn't rocking when he was down and everything like that. Everybody was talking shit about him. But everybody fuck with him now.
That's
That
true.
that nigga
So
profit. That nigga's
so that goes into the next point, right? What is proper representation? What do we consider proper representation?
What do we
So
consider proper representation?
yeah, I'm saying so you saying like when you were speaking on representation about it's being distorted because of now their personal lives are getting infused in what they actually do based off what they do as a that's their job, right? Like they're
Right.
Yeah.
actors, you know what I'm saying? So them putting out these particular shows show positive black families. Was that actually help create positive black families? Was that proper representation of a positive black family? What was actually going on in the streets? You know what I'm saying? What
The older shows.
so
Yeah, actually.
the older shows, right? So now showing who they are off camera shouldn't take away from that representation. So you would consider that proper representation, other than the fact what they do when they realize who they are, representing them, who they really truly are, doesn't shouldn't affect that. That's what y'all trying to say. I'm just want to
It's
understand that.
really what it does.
Yeah.
It's influence. It's no different than how we are on here on social media. We present ourselves one way. Well, let me say some because I'm always me. People present themselves one way, but then you start seeing some other stuff and it's really something else. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
just influence. And then art mimics reality. The reality then when we saw the man, woman, child household and working class black family and this, that, and the third, that was the art representing what was really going on, even down to the struggles of even a single mother, single father. But it was still positive. It was still keep your head up, keep pushing, da 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 da, right? But now what do we have? What's our representation now?
sexy
Bullshit.
Get the
red.
money.
Okay, but that's just what they show us, though, right? That's what I'm saying. Like there's other representation out there of positivity, but the main media shows these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if once we get outside of that realm, I think we will see more of a positive standpoint and start to build those people up other than stay focused on the bullshit. That's one thing I think, but that's another part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like proper representation would influence people to be more involved in certain things, politics, music. But because it's like the music that they see, they more in tune with making more music like that represents us in a negative light than a positive light. Who likes real conscious music other than Kendrick and probably J. Cole? Like what main media do you hear? You know what I'm saying? And I
On
speak of that because
purpose.
that's what I
But it's always been
That's
like
on
that.
purpose.
Yeah, to get motherfuckers trained into familiarity. It was like they want you to be cool with that.
Yeah.
They're gonna follow the trends. That's why music is the way it is because
And you know
they
how
follow the
easy
trend.
it is, especially with music. You know how easy it is to make somebody follow that trend, start only thinking about one thing only, or for
Yeah,
one hit.
Our artists are still the conscious artists and stuff. Nas is still making albums. Nas is still touring.
King's disease. Yeah,
Still. But
but
that's
that's
not on
for
the
land.
radio. They're not pushing him.
They not gonna play that
Yeah,
shit because
that's
that's
that.
not what's gonna make
You see
money.
what I'm saying?
They
All the people that we grew up on. Smokey Robinson got a song out with what's your boy? Anderson Paak.
okay. Right.
Smokey
So I
Robinson
ain't.
got a song with Anderson Paak. I think he got 2 songs. They came out last
Mm.
year. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're not going to push that. They're not going to push an Anderson Paak. Kendrick Lamar, yeah, he bulldozed his way in there, only coattailing off a beef with punk ass Drake. But other than
no.
that, they're not
I
going to
mean, he got the machine. No. Hold up. Wait, hold up.
Hey,
That nigga got the
I
machine
heard
behind
Marcus
him.
automatically was like, "No," he was like, "I can't let you do that."
not well,
No.
yeah,
I'm saying the
Kendrick got the
momentum,
machine.
the momentum that he has now is off of that yeah, no doubt. But he already had momentum. You know what I'm saying before this happened
Oh
Right.
man.
But
because
then
of
okay,
Dre and
let's
the
take
scope back
Kendrick
to
out.
man.
Lupe Fiasco. All right, let's take Kendrick. We got Lupe
I had to put my drink
Fiasco.
down. They had to put
You
my
got
drink down.
Nas. Who else you got? They not messing with well,
Oh,
Common pooched out. I don't even fully remember that.
Talib. I don't even
Talib
know. Like,
Kweli.
but see this, but
Most
this is
Def just said fuck it because
These are
but
all
this is
old school
why.
generation of conscious,
No,
but like, where is the now conscious
but
music
yo,
And
at?
they
that's
underground.
something
Think
they're
about it,
not
yo.
pushing it.
When
that's
we
the
was
only
young,
thing.
yo,
Go
when
ahead,
we was young, they was underground. Like remember they had shit like Lyricist
Yeah.
Lounge and shit like that. Like you had to know who niggas was to know who niggas. Even 50 Cent. Like if you didn't know who the fuck 50 Cent was before he got with G with Aftermath and Dre and all that shit, nigga, you
Yeah.
had to know about the power of the dollar and the mixtapes and all that shit. Nigga, you had to know.
Yeah. It makes back then in the day that Pills in the
If you
mixtape
ain't
era
know,
was,
if you ain't know a nigga, you ain't know. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You would just know whatever was on the
that is
radio. You
true.
know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So it's like now you got the
Yeah,
opportunity. That's why you see motherfuckers blowing up off TikTok songs and YouTube shit and all, like people blowing up because now it's so wide, yo. And it's a lot of people that like dumb shit. Some people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people
a
like that
lot of
shit.
people that like
That's the problem.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how do we want the most, like, the best representation of us, but we like that crazy retarded junk, bro?
Yo,
Like
look, you know,
that
we all
that
got a
shit don't make
song,
no
They
yo.
sense to
like
me,
it. This
bro.
We
is because
all
they
got a
clone
song,
Tyrone.
yo, that's dumb
And I'm
and
not even gonna
ratchet
say
Marcus,
it's
and
all
all that
us,
that we
right? I'm
love.
not even
That
gonna
we
say
Marcus
it's
love.
all us,
say,
right? Because
I
saying it's
feel like
all us is
Marcus
kind
is
of
ready.
crazy.
I
Because
feel like Marcus is ready to say we all got a song
Yo, but we do.
hits the
We
us.
all
Yeah.
got a song. We all got a song. If motherfuckers knew we liked it, they'd be like, yo, for real?
I got a few of them, but I didn't go buy it.
I
Like,
don't know.
I
oh
ain't hit a
man.
stunt. I ain't hit a stunt. You know what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying? I ain't buying they shit. I ain't going to their shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Buy
on, man.
it.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like all this shit is kind of created, is kind of set up to change the flood, the mindset of folks, and create this negative, this negative algorithm about us and how we are and how we think. But then when you see a lot of the people, bro, like they flock to the shit, bro. Like it's like they emulate the shit that they push because I don't know if it's interesting. I don't know. It's popular or like you said, trending. It's just
It's
weird
they
to me, bro.
clone
Yes,
That
yes,
junk is
it's
Tyrone.
weird to me, bro.
It's in the
talent.
chicken.
Yeah,
It's
and
in
yo,
they clone Tyrone. I promise that
yeah.
it's in the
Hey,
damn
yo,
chicken. It's
I
in Popeyes,
seen
it's
that
in
freaking
churches,
movie.
because they really doing each other in over this damn chick. And then it's the
Chicken
machine.
is
They
delicious.
will not pump. They will sit here. Charlemagne and all of them will complain about the crime and these young kids and da 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 da, and then go right to the bullshit that got them doing the shit. You understand what I'm saying? They won't. Remember back in the day we used to get on the radio. They used to make sure some certain types of music, sexual music and stuff like that would be played at night. Adult music would be played at night. It would not be played early in the morning while you dropping your kids off to school.
That's
They
at
had
11,
quiet
11,
storm. You
11:30.
understand what
That's
I'm saying?
that booty call music.
Right.
That
And if the parents or the people did not like it,
It's that really call.
if the parents and stuff didn't
That
like it, what did they do?
thunderstorm.
They used to call it in. They used to call it in and say, take it off the
Yeah.
radio. We don't have
Yeah,
that control no more.
yeah.
because radio, like who really listen to the radio?
I don't.
Like who? I'm just saying because everything is you can YouTube, you can stream shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody listen to the
You
radio.
know,
So
people still
now,
listen to the radio because you can win tickets. You know, you can win the money, the call-ins, and I think people
Concert.
still that's a little bit
boy,
into the little radio hall type
boy,
of shit. You feel
yo,
me,
see
bro?
that
And
radio?
then what
Like
do
I'm
they
saying, I'm
play?
talking about like
Easier.
now. No, not like
What
before.
is
Not
going
like
on?
before.
Right, exactly.
You
What's
don't
going
think
on
so?
right now? It's easier to listen to your favorite songs. As soon as you plug in the cord in the car, yeah, it's easier to listen to your
I
favorite song
scored.
than to trying to
Yes,
wait
sir.
for a good song to come on the
For the
radio and things like
commercial.
that.
But for
Yeah.
real,
Oh, this
how
is what I'm
many
saying,
times you
right?
done been in the car? I just want to ask this one question. How many times y'all been in the car? Y'all put y'all radio on in the morning and it be that playlist. In the afternoon, it's the same damn playlist when you get off of work. When you get up in the morning and cut the radio on, 7 o'clock, it's the same damn Beyonce song coming on. You know what I'm saying? They not even DJing no more. They got a freaking playlist. They just hit play and leave the
Yo,
studio.
yo, holla shuffle. Yo, holla shuffle.
But
I'll be back.
but they have morning shows though. Like I'm saying, this is the only reason why I say I disagree, right? Because
Okay.
if that was the case, they wouldn't be paying. They're paying a lot of these people to have these morning shows. You feel me? Like they be having like what is it, Ricky Smiley morning show? I don't know who do it now. I haven't heard the radio in the morning.
Still Ricky.
You right, but it's
It's
just
still
not the
Ricky
radio
Smiley.
show. it's a production now. It's a, you know what I'm saying, it's like a podcast type joint. Like it's a
Yeah.
whole thing now. They how
Y'all
Breakfast
didn't,
Club and all that is.
It's,
You know what I'm
they
y'all didn't
be
hear
saying?
Coop.
live while
They,
they
they,
broadcast.
they ain't living just on the radio. You know
Y'all
what I'm
didn't hear,
saying?
y'all didn't hear Coop. He said, "Man, I ain't heard the radio in a long time." Yeah,
I
man.
haven't. That's
So
why I
nobody listens
asked.
to that
I
radio.
asked.
They
Yeah, I'm just
I
Breakfast
saying.
don't.
Club, Ricky Smiley, they got a TikTok. Like they be live broadcasting on
Yeah,
TikTok while they on the
that's what I'm
show.
saying.
They
Like,
not
yeah,
DJing.
like, I mean, they are, but that's not the, you know what I'm saying? They
Man, they
are, but they
getting
just
a
bringing the
playlist.
cameras in. They bringing the cameras in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The playlist, no doubt. But I'm just saying, as far as the show is like the radio is the smallest thing to the show.
Yeah.
Everything else is all outlets. They can be Twitching, YouTube, and all kind of shit
All
like
at
Breakfast
once.
Club and shit. Like, yeah, like
All that through social media. We can see it on computers, TVs, all
Yeah.
that. No reason for a radio just to be listening and stuff like that. So exactly what
how
Saray's
about
talking about. Put that mug on shuffle. They can go out and still get paid and whatnot, and be playing your favorite song or whatever the case may be.
The top
But
10, the top 5 for their hour segment, hit the
the
commercials to pay some
the
bills, and
one,
then come
the
back and have their
one
conversation.
they go for the ones that they know has hit the most. That everybody, every young person too, that
Yeah.
love that
it's certain
song,
artists too. Certain
Ray,
artists
all
too.
that. They gonna play that song over and over.
That
Yeah.
booty hole brown. Gonna play that booty hole
Well,
brown music.
what?
Why they? Why?
Even about
I mean,
even the
be
TV
honest
Yeah.
though.
shows though, right?
Let's be honest though.
I'm
If
not saying
that's
who
where the
watches these
money
TV
at, why
shows.
wouldn't they? If that's
Yeah.
where the
That's
money at, why wouldn't they?
you know what? That's true, right? You can't. That's what
I
I
mean,
kind of think
you
about
can't.
that sometimes, right? Go ahead, I'm listening, bro.
No, I was just saying, like, all right, so say motherfucker said, all right, they say take the podcast and just do some fuck shit. Like now we about to make it shock value shit. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna pay us. But they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna pay like how motherfuckers gonna get paid. Is the money worth doing it?
Kai
That's
Sanat,
what I'm saying. That's what
Tony
I'm saying.
Marco.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Like, you know
saying.
what I'm
Like
saying?
once it comes to the point when we be like, no, and really just get it out the mud, and but get it
But niggas,
from
niggas
the
in
support of our
struggle.
people.
That's
Man, some
done.
people,
You want us to
some people were willing to do. You heard about them Diddy parties, nigga? People are willing to do whatever the fuck. Yo, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
yo,
You heard what these people was willing to do and let happen to them.
yeah.
Man,
Because
man.
niggas is tired of struggling. That this
For the
the thing, yo.
money.
It ain't about the struggle, it's about the integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
There you
that's
go.
the whole thing. Because yo, we all trying to make
Exactly.
money. But it's like,
Y'all,
yo,
everybody,
are
dog.
you
Gotta be willing to
willing to
do.
sell your soul? Are you willing to give up your booty
Yeah,
hole? Are you willing to give up
for real,
your
man.
soul for this
Man,
money?
and
You know what I'm saying?
it sounds like
So
to me it
go ahead,
sounds like
Elijah,
Coop.
real quick.
Me, it sounds like Coop. You want everyone to go backwards. You want everybody to go back to where it was and how things was, and that's not what their mindset is. They ain't going
It was a
nowhere.
different
No,
time.
They want to keep
no, not
going.
necessarily. Not
No,
necessarily. I don't want them to go back to where it was. It just comes to the fact that if the community and the people is important, right? If the representation of the person is important, right? At some point in time, you have to keep that integrity, like you said, and be like, you know what? Having proper representation is more important than taking the money and acting the fool just so I can get paid. Or false representation, you know what I'm saying, about people just to get paid. Or not actually authentically being myself. Like I don't give a fuck if you are who you are. You know, like who we were talking about? Who was y'all just talking about, man? They trying to Bill Cosby, right? They trying to tarnish his name and stuff like that. If it is what he did, that's what he did. That's cool. Then that shit should have been portraying of who you really was. So people could have decided they want to fuck with you off rip, right? Off the
yeah.
top, but they're not gonna do that.
Am I the only nigga that remember when he was doing stand up talking about giving girls Spanish fly? Am I the only nigga that remember?
No, I didn't know he did. I didn't
Am
know
I
he
the
did
only nigga
stand
that
up like
remember
that.
that?
For
I'm about
real.
to say, that was in the stand up.
I'm about
Man.
to say,
Who was this?
Bill
But
Cosby.
I had never heard about this before.
Yo, he had stand. He was talking about giving girls Spanish fly, and you know what
Okay, but
Spanish
they
fly
also
is.
was in Studio 54 and
Oh
everybody was
no,
on coke.
I'm not
Everybody.
like this. My thing, right? For me, I don't really give a fuck about what you do in your personal life because as long as the message that I need
For
to
real,
get from
bro.
you, I can get. I'm cool. But see, a lot of times we be looking for another person to be that person when
Yeah.
we
That
need to be
is
that
true.
person. Like, yo, the
Be
whole
that
thing
person
is,
for our
yo,
fucking self.
you
Yeah.
got to change within. It's, we can't look at other motherfuckers. We got to become the motherfucker.
Straight up.
You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
Like, that's the
Straight
whole
up.
thing. Like we
So
like
yeah, Elijah, I ain't trying to go back no type of way, bro. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I respect people to be who they are authentically. Don't
Yeah.
act this person and then reality be this person. And I know that you're an actor or whatever, okay, bro. But if you're gonna portray to be this junk as an actor, and when people see you, bro, they don't see you as who you are. They see you as that fucking person that you played on TV. That's who they like. You understand what I'm
You want
saying? So when they
you
Yeah.
find
want
out for you to be this person, that shit
man,
kind of fuck up the mindset of people. They're like, damn, I thought you played this good dad. I thought, but you a whole crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucks up people mentally, bro.
I know I want to
They
get
can't
little
take
Tariq a whole clip. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Tariq a whole clip for taking Ghost out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm still mad at Tariq, little bad ass.
Get a whole clip.
so so that chosen few. This is goes to my next. That chosen few. It matters to me. I think it matters. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, because the people are really watching.
Yeah.
You're really influential. So if you're
Uh,
one of those chosen few, if you're gonna be authentic, be authentic. Show the people who you are. Like, don't try to hide it and be something else, and then people find out who you are. Yeah, that shit gonna destroy your whole. It may destroy your whole career, but if people knew you was like that, and then you continue to make your way up, like to me, Tyson, right, is an example to me. People knew Tyson tell all the time I'm a piece of shit. But the more I hit, Tyson will tell you I am a piece of shit. I hate myself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm
people
glad I'm
respect
better who
honesty
I'm
though.
glad I made the transition to who I am. I respect
yeah.
that motherfucker. I
I like
respect
when he
that
called the
man, bro.
terms a lot
Yo,
better. I like when
bro.
he called the terms a lot better. Yo.
All right.
But no, all right.
They
So let me ask y'all this, right? So
I'm
we
listening.
talked about our proper representation and all that, right? What do y'all consider like our holy trinity of black influence? Like we had to pick 4 people. Who would those 4 people be? Where you like, yo,
Damn, bro.
they the one. But I'm see because you got to see the thing about it is it's not a lot of people that we can really
yeah,
pick.
yeah.
I call Denzel.
You already know Denzel in my list. You already know. You
I
already
call
Yeah,
know.
I
Denzel,
feel
even
that.
though he
Okay,
admitted he
I
was
feel
on drugs.
that.
I call Denzel. What's the other man? Not
I
Morgan.
respect
The other
Malcolm.
one, the one snakes on the plane. What's my guy?
No,
Samuel.
Samuel Jackson. Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson.
Samuel L.
I
Jackson.
call
Denzel's
Yeah.
a
You know
big
what I'm saying?
one.
Can they tell me? Yeah.
Denzel the first one. I feel like everybody
Definitely.
is a
Oh,
Denzel. Like Denzel
man,
the first nigga.
I
Like
he be talking powerful. He be talking powerful.
him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with definitely J. Cole.
J.
I'm still
Cole.
gonna rock with Steve Harvey no matter what Coop says.
I ain't trying to make you stop rocking with that, man. Don't do me like that.
I mean, everything
That
is
could,
subject.
and
It's
Steve Harvey,
all
your uncle, Uncle Steve. That could be your Uncle Steve, man. He cool.
it's all in what you.
Yo,
It's
no, you heard Coop. You heard him, man. Some people had to grow up watching these people, and I was babysitting
yeah,
Steve Harvey on Family Feud, not Family Feud, but Steve
use the
Harvey.
Steve
Yeah,
Harvey
he
show.
was
Steve Harvey
babysitting.
show. Yo,
Yeah, the Steve Harvey show. That
everybody's shit gonna be different, right? I'm asking this because it's like when we saying it show what people really value. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What's I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because depending on people that you're saying, that's
I
why like
call
the Mount
prime
Rushmore is only
time
4. Dion,
Dion.
yeah.
I
ain't a bad
call
one.
him.
Ain't a bad one.
But like I
Ain't a
said,
bad
one of the main names stick out to me is probably Malcolm. Like Malcolm, to me, even like I said, know where he come from, it's in his past and how he was.
You know
You
how
know what I'm
you know
saying?
how
He
bad
was
he
in the
did
streets.
Malcolm
What's
X.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see one of
Yeah,
your people with Malcolm X? I
yeah.
just watched the movie on.
I can rock
I just
him
watched the
too.
movie on.
And
I was they was
Malcolm
we
X.
know he was a
Malcolm X.
pimp. He was a pimp. He was fucking with the
I
YT.
was like, I was like, shit.
Heron,
You know what I'm
all of that.
saying?
Let me go read a book real.
Nigga
I,
gonna be a
I
nigga.
was
Nigga
like,
gonna be a nigga.
I was like,
That's
yo,
one
I gotta
person
go back
that
and
went
read
through
a book
multiple
'cause I
phases.
didn't know all this.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I could rock
Yeah,
with
Even
Malcolm.
even 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 when
I
he became more
definitely rock
conscious
with him.
and went through that, he after he went to the Holy Mecca, he came back, man, like he changed again. So it's like to see the multiple phases of what he went through mentally, it was I respect that man, bro. He kept pushing, no matter he knew what was coming to him, and he kept pushing. I respect that.
I'm
Yeah.
He
always
was
gonna
very
rock
honest
with
about who he
Martin Luther
was
King.
too.
I'm always gonna rock with Martin Luther King. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me nothing bad about him.
I mean, yo, we know,
I ain't
and
gonna
look,
say that.
and we know, and we look,
That's
and,
them who started talking
look,
about that man
I,
like that.
I ain't
That's
gonna. I like you better not say nothing bad about him. I say I ain't gonna say
we know,
that.
we,
I
yo,
ain't gonna
look,
say
look,
this
look,
ain't
look,
no
look, 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 look.
I ain't gonna
Martin like
say
them hoes too. Martin like them hoes too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I wasn't even gonna say. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it. I was gonna let him rock off. I was gonna let him slide off. Like Martin was
I'm
one of
just,
them too, but it
it
is
just,
what
it
it
just, it just go to
is.
show. It just go to show that yo, ain't nobody pure. Ain't none of us
Ain't
perfect.
nobody
Right.
perfect.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right,
It's just, it's all in
right,
what you
right.
value. That's what I was saying before. Like sometimes the people we saying and shit that we need to hear is just not packaged the way we want it packaged. And somebody like I might say something to Coop and he might not catch it. But if Saray say the same exact thing, he might catch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is
And
true.
and that's all in how we view people. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying, depending on how you view a person, going to depend on if you really want to sit down and listen to them. It's like battle rap, nigga. If you nice and niggas know you nice and they
Yeah.
fuck with you, you get like 16 bars for niggas start boom. You know what I'm saying? For niggas be like, yo, what the fuck is this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna give you that chance to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, look, hey Elijah, look, remember we was doing the pod and I forgot what you was talking about, but you was going somewhere else with it, but I ain't say nothing. But by the time you finished, you had brought that shit back. And I was just like, oh, all right. I didn't know where you was going with that shit, but
Now, kind of. Oh yeah, he'll always call me. He'll always call me out on it. Once I'm done, he'll always call me out. All right, he brought it back though. Nah.
yeah,
He'll
no,
always
because
call me out on that.
I be thinking people that's watching or everybody else be thinking the same thing. Because sometimes like we all do. Like sometimes we all go off topic. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't
Right.
nothing like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But as far as like these entertainers and all that, like I feel like we the entertainers now. I feel like we the future. I feel like we the and I ain't no and look, I ain't no perfect nigga, nigga. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like
Not by a long shot. For
not
real.
by a long shot, nigga.
Mm.
But I'm a straightforward nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I
that's
try
all
to
you
be
really,
honest and straightforward as possible.
yeah.
I'm
Like it's
about to
gonna
say,
be,
I'm an honest nigga.
yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like if you know what I'm saying, you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If not, I don't care because I'm a negativity killer. I ain't trying to hear all that shit.
I'm a nigga.
I ain't on that shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, y'all kind of answered both questions, the last two questions that I had, because y'all kind of explained why representation matters. I heard a lot of things statements y'all was making about how seeing people in those positions and make you work harder, make you want to hustle. Like what Saray said about seeing Bill Cosby being that father made people go to college, talk about college, made people want to go to school, and then we get conflicted with who they really or the smut that comes out or the shit that comes up out of the closet later on in life. You know what I'm saying? We forget about what they try to show us and what we need to be, other than who they are. Like let them be who they are, but what they represented, we should try to focus on that. So I guess that's
But you know
something.
what they
Like you said,
do?
Yo, I was thinking about like the old shows, right? Like the old TV shows, like Good Times and like the Sanford and Son and all that, like the Jeffersons, like they was all different type situations, but they was all like they made like good times. They was in the projects, but they made that shit look. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like people could relate to it, and they showed the good and the bad with it. Like it wasn't like they were trying to sugarcoat over shit. Like if they were to do a Good Times right now, that shit would probably, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't hit the same. You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
But
they try to
it,
do a good time cartoon or some shit like that? I can't
yeah, but they
remember.
made it bad. It's on Netflix, and it's that's not what's
I ain't
up. They
watching that
they
shit
really
back.
twisted
I
that.
ain't even watched that shit.
Man,
Mm.
No,
like,
they made it real negative, real bad, real
but see, hey,
stereotypical.
you see what I'm
But
saying?
listen to what I'm trying to say. They only do that to us because what about Charlie Sheen? Charlie Sheen got way past House in Virginia and then purposely passed that shit around. But all he became popular on Twitter with winning and hashtag winning and all this other stuff. They will Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner wasn't shit, but they will sit there and promote theirs to be okay or gloss over their shit, but they will stretch us out and remind us every month, every other month, and every year about our folks to diminish what they the work that was really put out. That's what I mean by representation. But I agree with Elijah. Don't follow the celebrities or idolize those people. We need to idolize ourselves and within our community. I'm just
The
saying
regular niggas. You know
for
what
the
I'm saying?
masses, they always going to diminish our representation for the masses. That's why in Africa and everywhere else, they think Black Americans is nothing but hoodies and sagging pants and gold teeth and saying yo 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 to this day. And that's some shit back in the 80s, and they still think we own that kind of time. You get what I'm saying? They won't show us being educated.
Listen to that 80s. Listen to that 80s old hip hop fucking shit on repeat, goddamn it.
Right. They still got
That's
them
crazy.
stuck on that. That's how for the masses globally, that's what they think about us. And then when they get on these lives and they get it with us in person, like, okay, prime example, I went and got me some Jamaican food, went to the Jamaican restaurant. I was in my scrubs and my cutie on duty with my
Cutie on duty. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that lady sat there and stereotyped me and said, oh, you work around here? I was like, I work everywhere because I'm a floater. I'm not realizing this lady thought I was a whole damn housekeeper. Because I'm Black American, you thought I was a housekeeper. I was like, no. She's like, oh, because my sister, yeah, she was. I say, I don't clean no houses. I said, I'm a phlebotomist. And she was like, oh, yeah, I was an MA. I was like, yeah, I used to be a correction officer. And then I just to let her know, like, bitch, we got careers around here. We switch careers. You chump me off like a housekeeper because it's a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm a phlebotomist. Oh, you do floor? You do the floors?
Like this is how they think of us.
Yeah,
as foreigners, they really do that to us like that. Meanwhile, I'm giving you some money to support your family business because I really like the food and I grew up with that shit. But your stereotypical mind, you quick to take my money, but you see me otherwise. You see me in pink scrubs, all white sneakers, not even dirty with my nails done, and you got housekeeper, bitch?
You're locked in for work. I got work for you. Got work for you.
You got housekeeper?
People don't be knowing no better, man. They like I said, it's the culture.
No, they know.
They know.
Don't give them no benefit of the doubt. They know what they want to know. Don't give them no benefit.
You know what they want to know.
I'm good. I'm good for doing that. I'm right. You're right about that.
If you listen to somebody without
you know what
going to
it
the
is?
source, you're a problem. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I just ignore people, bro. Like, you know, I feel like the best representation, like it's like I like to say, is us. Is like authentically the real people who actually really trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff I just ignore because I don't feel like a lot of people be really authentic about what they're trying to portray. You feel me? And I wish there were more people to do that. And that's why the other next question would be like, who do you think should be people that should represent them properly, other than ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Even when it like not to speak on this real quick, right? I'm asking another question. Like even when it comes to politics, right? Because I want to like really think about it. Because they say voting is going to help us, if that's what it is. Like having people in the right places to make the right policies, right? How do we get them there? Like somebody, a real person like us, get them there. The policies
Are
for
we
us.
talking about the president? We talking about they voting for the president type shit?
Yeah.
Because I want to know how that shit matter if the electoral colleges run that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
We are a part of the popular vote.
We're not even in Congress as Black Americans. The Black faces that you see in Congress are all foreigners. We're not even in Congress. That's why our reparations ain't even getting touched. That's why. We're not representing ourselves even in the White House, in the Senate, and Congress. Every time you see a Black face, they're Caribbean or African or something like that. They're not us. We're not in there. We got Jasmine Crockett, full of crock ass, and look how she represents us. We at the end of the, we're gonna have to grassroots and go back to what it used to be.
I feel like we shouldn't even go to the community, man. We gotta start from the community first. Like real talk community first.
I'm with Coop on that. We have to. It coincides with Elijah And what you're about to say, not to cut you off, but we have to be community. We have to represent ourselves within the community and to our children. And like what Kendrick say, cut the TV off because they fucking it up. We have to idolize ourselves. I'm sorry, Coop, because they are.
No, you're good. You're good. Trust me, I
Facts, man.
understand. I
They are.
understand.
They're distorting the
What's on
whole
your line?
thing.
What's on your mind, Elijah?
Y'all,
Still, nigga.
y'all already said it, man. Look, like I already said from the beginning, I'm not idolizing nobody that I can't understand. I'm not idolizing nobody that I don't approve of what you're talking about. Just like back when we last did the podcast and we was talking about y'all listening to unks and stuff like that. I don't believe in it. I'm not listening to it.
Right.
I'm not. I can't. So I'm gonna idolize the positive. I'm gonna idolize what he got going on down the street. I'm gonna idolize what Marcus got going on, Saray got going on, Coop got going on. If it's positive, I'm gonna idolize it, and that's where my mentality is gonna grow at. I'm gonna
Right.
idolize anybody who's positive. I'm not idolizing nobody on no TV show that I don't know the real you. I'm not idolizing nobody in the music industry at all, kind of deal. I might rock with like J. Cole stuff like that, but
Yeah,
cause I love what to talk about. But in one moment, a snap of a finger, you never know. He could switch up just to catch up and get some more money or whatnot. So it's not like I'm gonna be
exactly.
like this person, this person, this person. No. I'm gonna see who's being positive to our community. I'm gonna see who's being positive to they own family, being positive to the world and shit like that. Not none of that negative stuff. And that's who I'm gonna be like, yo, I wanna be like you when I grow up. And y'all gonna look at me like, yo, you 30. What you mean you wanna be when I hit 32? I wanna be just like you. I wanna continue to give when I want to continue to give back to the homeless. I want to be the one that people don't know that I still hand out money to anybody on the street. If I have it, you got it too. I don't care what you do with it and everything like that. I hope it's something positive, but just know somebody stopped for you. I'm gonna still be that person, and I will want more of that. That's all.
That's how I feel, bro.
I see that guy who got the kids, all the boys in the neighborhood, all the young kids in the neighborhood, showing them how to change an oil, like teaching
Yeah,
them to the car, and he got them
Yeah, I be
saying yes
saying
to
stuff
it and
like that.
everything. I've been
Yeah.
called that
Yeah,
out for us to do stuff like
Lorraine
that.
sent me that video. I was like,
Yeah.
oh
you
man.
know,
And you know what? Guess what I seen at the gas station the other day? My man had two of his sons outside with him pumping gas, showing I'm talking about little mini me's. I'm like, boy, that's a dad for you right
Yo,
there.
like, yeah, little nigga, get the
Showing love.
windows too, little
This
nigga.
is
Get on
what
my
y'all
hood
do.
and get the
This is love
windows.
right here. That's a dad right there. Or when I was
yeah,
in the store and we were just cruising by getting some stuff for food and stuff like that. And then a dad pushing his daughter around and you just hear her giggle when she said daddy. I said, you the real MVP.
Right.
I love it. I
that's what's
love
up,
it.
man.
I love it. You can hear
I've
the
been
smile
posting more
and
videos like that.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm
Elijah
saying?
talk.
That's what I value. That's what I value too. I want the people that I can actually see, like you said, people in my neighborhood, the community that I can talk to, that I can actually get information from. You know what I'm saying? I can really feed off from. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to see that people make it and become celebrities and make their money, and I respect it. I ain't never want to feel like a hater, but the people I actually really idolize are the ones I really see make it and grow and give back to the community that they come from. You know what I'm saying? I feel like community has to come first, yo. All that celebrities, that's cool. I'm glad y'all make it. I'm glad you get to take care of your family. When it comes to representation, I feel like the community has to come together to be that factor if they want a more positive representation. It starts with the community, yo. Real shit.
As a woman, I've been posting positive videos, but I've definitely been finding more videos of black fathers or just black men in the
Hmm.
community because as a woman, we as women we have to be that force to start pushing our men in a positive light because they keep them in a negative light, and I'm tired of seeing it. So it's just like, all right, there was this one guy, he's the neighborhood dad, basically. He got all the kids playing football and practicing in the hood. I think y'all seen that one. There's another guy, I think he was at the park and he got all the kids on the thing, and two black fathers are just twirling around, even white kids on there, just twirling around all the kids, just being fathers. You know what I'm saying? Or just being men and being a positive role model for the children within their neighborhood. Like that needs, because that's always been. They keep highlighting the street shit, the YN shit, the drill shit. They keep highlighting that. Coop, you're not that. You're a good father. Marcus, you're a good father. Elijah, you're a good man and you about to be a good father.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? My daddy was a good daddy. Like, I know everybody has a duality. There's good and bad. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's good and bad. But I feel like as a woman, we need to start pushing our men, since this social media stuff is just so influential. We need to start pushing that of our black men being a black man positive role model, and as well as I need the men to start pushing that of the black women in our community. We just need to start pushing us looking better in a better light, because the machine is always going to make us look bad. Always.
That's real.
I agree with that.
I love the fact that there was a man that brought all the boys out to play football, because that that was one of the things we used to do all the time before school, waiting at the bus stop. And then after school, after homework done, 5 o'clock, we all on the field, man. That was our enjoyment. And then Saturdays, man, we ain't never seen mama. We was outside. Mom can go outside 11 o'clock, not coming back until 5, 6 o'clock. When them street lights hit, everybody scattered. But around that time, we was hooping.
I'm sitting on the steps.
We was for us, we was hooping or we was playing football. And every now and then, if not enough people came out, we was chilling on the green box. We was beatboxing.
Okay,
I definitely you want that green box, little nigga?
I'm on the electrical meter thing, that death box.
That was the hangout spot.
Only reason why I said that, I didn't even know about it, right, bro? When I realized, I seen the video and I realized what it was, I'm like, yeah, we used to sit on that shit when we were younger and not know that shit could have been our last days type shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm just finding out right now.
Look, dog. I played with my first boobies on that goddamn box.
You ain't know that either. Bro, I seen that truck. I was like, what? I had no idea, bro. He was chilling on that, like he got that chilling, drinking whatever, drinking our water, whatever. Man, we had no idea. You ever heard them loud noises? We hear that big ass boom when the electricity shit go out. It be them shit.
Damn, I've been playing with my life my whole life.
I'm about to say, that was the meetup spot.
I'd have played with more than my life, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Yo, that's when
when I seen that video, my heart dropped. I was like, yo, that's what that was. You fucking sit on the fucking landmine.
And wait, our parents letting us go outside free will on bikes with no phone, no nothing. Just
you want to know why? Because they knew we was coming home. And they knew that that street light, we knew about them street lights, nigga.
But we sitting on blow up green boxes. We probably wouldn't have made it home. Like, all that time.
That shit would have blew a motherfucking pieces the whole time. But like, yo,
I'll tell you this. Honest truth, I love my mom, but I'd rather for the green box to take me out before I was late for that street light.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Niggas be stressed on that
10, 20 minutes late getting in.
Nigga be stressed on that light.
It wouldn't take for but one light, not the rest of these lights. One light had to come on for me. And I tried to convince my mom, like, Mom, that's not enough time. Like, what if I just check the clock or something? The clock is the street light.
That should have had nigga in the neighborhood busting all the motherfuckers out.
Yeah. She was like, the clock is the street light. That means you know it's getting dark and it's time to get in, bruh.
You don't want to get that whole name called out there while you trying. You know what I'm
She
saying?
came out,
Somebody you got your 10
bruh.
speed trying to speed home. Ass
Man,
heart in the
I'm trying
ass.
to tell you, my mom that came outside before she had to go to work trying to look for me while she was just in her pajamas still embarrassing me. Mom, why you out here with
Nigga,
the belt? With
yo,
the
your belt. Oh, you was so lucky. I caught the curtain
oh
rod.
Nah.
man, that belt
I caught
hurt,
the
man.
curtain rod. The curtain nigga in the middle of the alley with everybody around, nigga. Yo, she
Yeah,
swung.
man.
Yo, she swung, nigga. I leaned back, you know what I'm saying? On some slick shit, on some Matrix shit. I leaned back, nigga, thinking I'm good. But she swung, the shit extended. Smacked me.
You ain't know that the extra flap was at the edge and caught your
My word is when I was acting up
ass.
in school. I was acting up in school, and this is she worked night shift. Don't play with mom, sleep. The school call. One of these times, man, look, she beat me in front of the kids, in front of the kids in the hallway. Did not care. Did not care.
I'd have been fucking
Damn,
yo,
man.
a little nigga that had a joke. I'd have been
I
fucking
ain't
the
gonna lie,
little
I
niggas.
Ain't
done caught some
nobody.
backhands from my mama though, so I
I
know
don't
how
think
that feels.
nobody. I don't think nobody had a joke because they was just like, "Was that your mom?" Yeah, bro.
Like she beat you like a
Somebody
whole
they
grown ass
scared
man. She
too.
beat you like a grown ass man.
Now y'all see why when I get in trouble in school, my bus rides be quiet because I know I go home to. I know it's about to happen.
No holla.
I'm
Yo
gonna be
ride the
contemplating
motherfucker.
this
You on
whole
that bus
mind like,
like Akon and
Everybody,
Styles P and shit. Yo
you
like
feel me?
Akon and Styles P all locked up.
hey, that boy shadow boxing in his mind before he get home. She's like, I know she gonna come at me like this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get ready. Like,
The
what?
whole
Nah,
time his
Yeah, I
heart
know
in
what
his
time
ass,
it is.
boy. He about to shit
Nigga,
himself.
I used to
I
just
could
take
do.
it, yo.
I wouldn't do none of that because my mom was not like, oh, she. If you even ducked and made her miss, oh, she hitting you harder. Move your hands.
Oh,
Put your hands down, bro.
take
So I
it,
had to really take that. I really
man.
had to take that.
Thank
So
you,
imagine
Drew.
if I
You
got in
gotta
trouble in
chin up.
school,
Follow Drew.
Like little
bro.
nigga got hurt. That little nigga got hurt.
Nah, that she started socking on me when I was okay with I wasn't okay with the whoopings, but I started being chin up. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Who was
Yeah, I'm
okay
about to
with
whip you. You like, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Just get it over with. I don't
Yeah.
even care no more.
Then he can turn
that's
his back. They can turn his back, take his shirt off, like, go ahead. Get it over
Then,
with.
That's crazy.
then that's when the chest punches started happening. And then
yeah,
I was
I knew
like, bro,
I got
All
the
of us
same
had that
feeling.
same
I'm about
fear,
to scream
man.
abuse here. I'm about to scream abuse. What you want from me?
Yeah.
I
I
wish
didn't
that
even,
people would come to my house talking about you saying abuse.
nigga, I caught the
You feel
buckle,
me?
the belt with the buckle. Yo, she hit me with the
Oh,
buckle so hard, nigga. That shit looked like it was a brand on me. The bruise was like a brand, nigga. Like,
Uh,
like I was cattle, nigga.
my mom used to have this damn big ass thick weightlifting belt. She don't even lift weights like that, my nigga. That shit was
She
just
just
for
got
me.
it for you.
Cause I was a big nigga. You a big nigga, I got a big belt for your ass. I was like, damn, it's like that.
She got that shit right around the shoulder, like, you know what time it is, nigga.
Dog. Nah, that jump was
It's
thick,
the
bro. Like, you
title
know how
match.
the round thing. You feel what I'm saying?
You think you want the title? You want the title?
Man,
man, that
it's
ain't
crazy. All
nothing.
of us got that same experience. Same experience.
I used to put on, my mom used to hit me so hard, I used to put on layers. I used to put on like
Yo,
3 layers of
That's the
pants.
worst thing you can do is act like you
yo,
tough with it, because then it get worse. They gotta up
No,
the ante
I
on that
wasn't.
shit.
I
Like,
Mhm.
wouldn't act like that's the only way I could get her to stop is if she had to know I was in pain. But I'll put on layers and I'm not trying to act tough. I'm trying to get it over with, but it wouldn't hurt at the end. Cause
yo,
let me not
y'all
have
got
nothing
me.
on.
Yo, y'all got me on this bitch tripping.
I
This shit
got
Yo,
funny. This shit just funny thinking about this shit, dude. Like this shit is funny.
the classic
we've
joints. I
been
got
we've been
the
towards the end though. You know what I'm saying? So all questions been answered. So that's why I just been rolling with. We just been chilling this
Oh
whole
shit,
time.
nigga,
So
I
we
ain't
good.
even. Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't even started though. We just go right.
yeah. I had got the classic ass whoopings,
Yeah.
the ones with the switch straight out the shower, out the bathtub.
Yo, I
I
was
got
going
the
the switch,
police
no, the
officer.
towel.
No, the skinny belt, and then it went from the skinny slim belt to because my uncles were police officers, so I got the police officer, the thick leather belt joint.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't even call the police.
Yeah.
For what? They lived in the house.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Though you couldn't even call them. You couldn't even dial 911.
Nah, they was already there.
My grandmother would do them shits, the belt, and then cut the end and give it like shingles. Yeah, it was
A whip, nigga.
my grandmother, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Ain't nobody never gave me no ass whooping like my grandmother. And my grandmother gave the best ass whoopings, nigga. Like you learned something. She ain't even say nothing, nigga, but you learned something when it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like you learned something.
Proud of it. Yeah.
I would say, see, that's that wisdom ass whooping. Well, you learn something.
You want to know why?
It.
Because that type of shit saved me from being a nigga dead on jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I accept it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
why I feel like some of that is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That type of straightening keeps you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree on that.
I need.
Now they don't give no ass whoopings. They do gentle parenting.
So I think with us and our siblings, if we got our ass whooped by granny, then we know we fucked up. So that you really fucked up if granny had to really put a on you or some shit.
Because she don't want to do it.
That part really hurt our feelings more than anything is the fact that
granny, big fact, bro.
That's the part where it hurt our feelings more than anything. Like, because granny will whoop us and not say nothing. My mom will talk shit to us about why the hell you acting up. Granny won't say shit. She'll just, you know what I mean? But it's the fact when you look up and you see his granny doing it, damn, your feelings get hurt. That's all.
No, as soon as your mother be in there talking that shit, as soon as she leave, granny be like, "Well, go get the switch." I'll wait for your mother to leave. I'll wait for your mother to leave. Go get the switch.
And not the switch that you got.
I ain't never really thought about that. Like, you feel bad that she got to do that because literally the granny lets you get off on a lot of junk because he be like, you know what I'm saying? Granny let a little slide a little bit. Granny fuck with you. But when she really got to go there,
to use that energy, son. They granny for a reason, nigga. For them to use that energy,
when you pissed off granny, not Papa, no. When you pissed off granny, the one that everyone loved, and she got to whoop you, it's just down. It's just down and out. It's just down like granny. What I gotta do to apologize? You want me to do the dishes?
That's so real because my grandmother was the only one that can calm my ass down just with her words. My grandmother only whooped me twice and she used a hanger. But it's been times like when I hit the metal joints. But it's been times like me being a hothead and I just be spazzing on somebody with my cousins because I'm the oldest grand, so I had to watch him and I probably spazzed. That lady come out, Cesare, stop. When I was fighting my baby daddy and damn near beating the brakes off his ass, nobody could stop me from wailing on his ass but my grandmother to come outside. Cesare, I'm so disappointed in you. And I just stopped.
I'm mad that nigga couldn't stop you.
Oh no, I had a broomstick. He wasn't getting past that broomstick, yo.
I ain't like what you said. I was like, hey, but you was going ham, boy, for real.
I busted the back of his head open. No, he deserved it because he slapped me down in the back because he wanted the baby clothes and I was pregnant and he got mad because I wouldn't give him the baby clothes that I bought. So he slapped me down and ran. And by the time I got to him at the back door under the carport, I grabbed the broomstick and he couldn't get up. It was a wrap.
Tell grandma what happened.
You can't. They hit and run. He deserved that.
He knew better. You don't put your hands on me. I fight back.
What I'm saying though, did you tell grandma when she said I'm disappointed? Did you tell her what happened?
Yeah, I said, Grandma, he slapped me, and then he had already took off when I dropped the broomstick. He took off down the driveway.
I was about to say, Granny probably fucked him up back to that.
And then she just bust out and said, beat his ass, beat his ass. But he was gone already.
Exactly.
Yeah,
when she found out what happened, because when she looked at my face, I had a mark going across my face. I was like 7 months pregnant.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
don't
man.
even matter. It don't even matter that you was running for real. It's just
It
the
don't
fact
even
that
matter
you
if
running.
you was pregnant. It don't matter about none of that. It don't matter about none of that.
He gotta put his hand.
Really
Yeah.
really don't.
That's that shit where Granny be like, baby, go upstairs and reach in my cabinet and get the pistol. I'm about to
Yeah.
take care of this
Right.
nigga.
Yeah, Granny don't play.
But she was the only one that, as soon as she said, I'm disappointed in you, I dropped the broomstick and he took off. And then that's when I turned around and told her. And she's like, beat his ass. It was too late. Well, I already did, but he was gone.
Oh, man,
Yo,
right.
why
Grandma, you just
why would she
stopped
say
me.
yo ran off? Yo, why would she say he ran off? Yo, I envision Lorenz Tate jumping over the yards and shit on dead presidents when he ran out the shorty crib. I
Yeah.
jumping through all the yards, the dogs barking and all kind of
That
shit.
nigga was gone.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yo,
He want no
that
more
type of
problems.
shit. But that's
yo,
just how strong her word was. All that to say is like she was the only grandma's word was the only word that can either get me to do something or stop something. Nobody else could do that.
that's a fact.
Nobody.
I think that's everybody grannies though.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, my grandma was kind.
Yeah, grandmothers had that power over you, yo. Like they just be having that power. Like you really be wanting to listen, no matter what it is. You really be wanting to
Yeah.
listen.
No matter what it was, man. No matter what it was, they just so lovable and they're so sweet and they always want to be that for you, but you'll never you won't see them until they snap off. And then it's like, damn, Granny. You're like, yeah, you have to take me there. Yes, yeah, you have to take me there.
Oh, you ain't think Granny was a nigga? Granny
No,
original
I
nigga.
just
Granny
no,
original nigga. Granny
man,
original nigga.
On the
as a
OG.
child, as
She
a
the OG
child,
for
she
real.
was just a queen. As a child, we got breakfast every morning, smiles on her face. She had a
Hell
coffee
yeah.
and everything like everything was chill. But let something happen, and then all of a sudden, yeah, we seen a different. By 12, we seen something different in her. What the hell happened to you? Where's the
Grandma
sweet
was
granny?
the one to instill pride. Grandma used to round us up in the mornings or on the weekends when she had all the grandkids. But every morning, whenever everybody was around, or even a few, because everybody grew up with grandma some kind of way. And she'll round us up by that big, long family wooden table. And she'll just make us say, I am somebody. I
That's
am.
what's
Like we
up.
had to say that every morning before we went to school and walked to school.
What's
Like
up?
you don't never when somebody
Affirmation.
asks you who are you and you be like nobody, you know, I am somebody. Like man, shout out to the grandmas, man. That's who we miss.
Grandmas.
Yeah,
We
Those
we
are
miss
the
real.
we
I
the
ain't gonna
we the
lie,
grandmas and the
I think
grandpas now. You know what I'm saying?
grandmothers
We the
did a whole lot of things. 'Cause when I came down to Florida, you know what I'm saying? That's when I got to see majority of my family because I was born away from my family and overseas. And my grandmother, on my mom's side, when she said that long wooden table, she had one of them in her crib, and that's why all the family would come eat at,
Mhm.
probably on Sundays and shit like that. Had a
Yeah.
patio outside, the homemade ice cream, and all that junk. But and
Mhm.
it was amazing how when she passed, everything just came to a cease.
Cause
Like
she the
Everything
glue.
fall
everything.
Cause
apart.
she's the glue.
She was the
Mhm.
Gra-
glue.
Grandma's usually the glue.
Man,
They usually the
our,
glue, yo.
when
That's
Granny
crazy,
just
bro.
passed, our Granny from my mama's side, when she just passed, everybody went quiet. It was a quiet moment. Like nobody talked. People was beefing. It was bad. Like my mom was beefing with her side of the family. Like it was bad. But I never take this necklace off. This is the cross that they cremated her, and then all the siblings, all of us, the adult siblings, we got a little bit of her ashes in these crosses,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
so we got that. Then the adults of her daughters all got the rest of her ashes in a jar and things like that. So I never take my cross off, and you know what I mean. My our granny's gonna be everything to us.
Yeah.
Every-
That's a
So it's
fact.
like,
That's a fact.
Hell
so it
yeah.
just made me think about like the presents. Like me getting older made me understand how great the presence was and what she represented as a grandmother, like you said, that glue, that part that brought everybody together. No matter how dysfunctional the shit was, everybody came together and they acted right on those particular days. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
Yep.
As a
had no
granny,
choice.
bro. That shit be
You didn't
crazy.
have no. You
Grandma
had to
wasn't
drive.
tolerant.
You had to drive there. You had to fly there. You had to do what you got to do.
Mhm.
Everybody had no choice.
I
No
done
matter
watched
who
my
you
uncle
would be.
box and fight and accidentally hit my grandma in mid swing trying to hit her brother.
Ooh.
And grandma got hit. My daddy jumped in and whooped ass. And then even after then, when Sunday did, because Sunday dinner was prominent in a lot of households. And so when Sunday dinner came along, it was prayer. And she made, even if they were still mad and didn't talk for the week, didn't matter. I bet your ass was talking that day. She made, everybody always had to make up. She did not care. It was always family first. She don't care what you mad about. Make up. And she got hit. She didn't get hit in the face. She got hit in her chest. And she fell back into the chair. And my daddy, he's the second oldest. He's transitioned, but he was a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that just sent his ass over. He started whooping ass. So it was like, now you got 3 brothers out of 5 kids pissed off. She ain't care about none of that shit. Y'all better make up.
Yeah. And
Like,
that's
and
fact,
now
man.
she's gone. When she transitioned in 2017, and even prior to then, when she moved back to Georgia, the family ain't been the same since she moved to Georgia. And then when she transitioned in 17, no more family reunions, no more Sunday dinner, no more nothing. Everybody in their own
Yeah,
little
man.
family.
That's the story I tell a lot of people when they ask what y'all doing for Thanksgiving or what y'all doing for Easter. Ever since the great grandparents passed, my granny passed, bro, we don't link up. We don't do that. We don't do that no more. We're not. There is nobody here to keep us together. So why would we do it?
Right.
That be the thing, yo.
Because
Niggas feel
Granny holds the
obligated when
respect.
grandma said, yeah, grandma said you better have your ass over here.
Bring
You better
your
have
ass
your
here.
ass over there. Auntie or moms, we be like, you ain't got time for
I
bullshit.
tell you
You
Grandma
what.
remember
said,
how
yes,
scared you used
man.
to be if you didn't return grandma call, if you didn't show up when she told you to show up, and then you come days later, you scared as hell to go see that lady. You know it's a problem.
Yeah,
Trying to come
yeah,
up all cool,
granny.
like, hey, man, what's going on? She look at your ass like, nigga, you ain't
She don't
return
want to
my
hear
phone calls. I got you. Mm-hmm.
uh-huh. Why
No,
ain't
no,
seen
she
you
had
on
to call you
Sunday?
on that. Had to call you on that rotary phone. We had to.
Ah,
You know how
Oh,
how
look,
long it took?
you fuck up and hit the wrong number. They got to start all over again. They got to hang the shit up, start all over.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
all type
think,
of stuff I think about.
yeah, I think my
One
granny,
thing
she
y'all said is when Granny leave and people start. What Elijah has said, it make you think, was everybody really cool to begin
No,
with, or was it just Granny? Granny was just Granny.
it was
That's
Right,
Granny.
crazy.
right.
but don't get me wrong though. We might not be cool now, but the only reason why we cool after is because we all had to meet up at the same spot. Now it's Granny's spot, so we got
Yeah.
a little
Mm,
giggles and laughs. That's what brought us back together. But don't act like I forgot about what you did before we got here now. All right,
mm.
but yeah, we can still chop it up and everything like that. And then if we move on, we move on. But as soon as we all got off the phone with Granny talking about, sweetie, I'm making some fried chicken, about to make some collard
Well, you
greens
know,
and some mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, Granny. Okay.
Oh yeah. My
I
grandma
really
made the
think
best
about what is it
macaroni and
about the
cheese.
grandmother that keeps everybody together like that?
Because
Like,
she
what
was
She
the
is it
one
really?
who
Like,
raised
what is that
everybody.
essence of that
Yeah, she
grandmother?
the big
Like, that
mama. She the
spiritual.
big
Man,
mama.
damn.
That's
I
some
love
spiritual shit.
what Saray said. I love what Saray. She the one that raised everyone.
She
Yeah, she
raised
the
Every
big mama.
everybody.
That's why
Grandma
they
was
call her
the
Big
one that
Mama.
raised your my. For me,
I,
my
cause I
daddy
didn't, I
was
wasn't,
raised
I
my
didn't
mama
grow
was
up with my
pregnant.
grandmother. That's why I guess it's different for me. Because, like I said,
Oh,
I
yeah.
Oh,
was
okay.
born overseas, so I was older when I met my grandmother. So
Okay.
I was already like, I think around 8, 9, around that time, around there. You feel what I'm saying? So I still
Okay.
had some of that family togetherness, but I wasn't grow up with my grandmother, seeing her like that, having those
So
sleepovers
you
and all
didn't
that. Like I didn't,
experience
Grandma
like
I
going to
definitely
grandma's house
raised
and all the
yeah,
everybody.
cousins and making tents in grandma living
yeah,
room and stuff like that.
We
and grandma
we
living
done
room.
all
Grandma
yo,
used to
yo,
whip our ass. She just folded up the sheets and the towels and stuff, and we done snatched all the wooden tables, the chairs from the table,
man.
and unfolded all the fucking sheets she just folded and made forks and stuff, and the couch cushions and shit all in the living room. After a while, she just gave the fuck up and just let us do
Yeah, I was about to say,
it.
our granny was lenient when it came to that, though. She was
Yeah.
lenient. Like, she'll let us go ahead as long as we was having fun vibing. Yeah, we got to make our own forts and everything, got the pillow cushions. But
Yeah.
exactly what Ray said is she raised everyone from our moms and dads, from uncles and aunties and then to us and everything. She took care of everyone and made sure everybody was good, for one. For two, she made sure everybody was together, and she was so sweet that if you disrespected her, you getting looked at the whole family. You got
But
an
we
issue.
all live with our
Family
grandmothers
council.
at one point in our life.
Yeah.
We all live, like I'm saying, like for the people that grew up with them families, yo, we didn't all live with our grandparents. You know what
We
I'm
all
saying?
experienced that. All the cousins came over and y'all got pallets and everything in the middle of the floor. And everybody, like that picture you see with grandma in the rocking chair and all the grandkids sprawled out on the floor asleep. Yeah, it was sleepovers like that. I was the oldest grand, but it's like 30 of us and some possibles. But you know, we was all piled
They
up
out
in the
there playing spades. She says a couple possible.
Yeah, because it was always a new cousin that popped up. Oh, this your cousin? I don't know you. Fuck your cousin. We just found he got the DNA test.
I ain't gonna lie about that though. Ain't gonna lie. Every family reunion, somebody else new pop up. I'd be like, who the fuck is these people keep popping up? Like, where they come from, bro?
It's the uncles having babies.
This is why we didn't fuck with my daddy's side. So on my mama's side, we knew everybody. So nobody came new or anything like that. Now on my daddy's side, yeah, it's your cousin, you're your second cousin. Nah, man, you bullshitting with me. Yeah, I ain't my cousin. I don't know who he is. I don't know who they are. I just came
Well,
through
like,
this
who they
book.
mama? Who they mama?
Right.
I just came to, right. I just came to the 4th of July to see some uncles and everything like that, but I don't know these people. I don't know who auntie that is down there, and I never met them before. But on my mama's side, yeah, we knew everybody. There was nobody new.
Remember I told you the story?
That's
I've been
crazy.
the
I ain't know
oldest
anybody on my dad's side either,
one.
man. That's so crazy, dog.
Marcus, remember I told you I've been the oldest grand all this time, and then once I hit like high school, a grandchild pop up, and he was a year older than me. So it was like, oh, he took my position for being the first grand. Boy, you know how mad the fuck I was? Because it's like I've been here all this time being number one, and your punk ass.
Yo, so Ray was fucking with that nigga like, yo, you know they ain't
Let
gonna
me
never
get your
love you.
right
They ain't
to
gonna
it.
never love you
That's
more than me,
crazy.
nigga. They ain't gonna
It's
never love
okay,
you more
because
than me.
unfortunately he passed away messing in
What
them streets, so I got my spot back. I ain't know
I
him
knew
like
where that shit was going, bro. So Ray don't give no shit.
Yo,
This
did
is
you
when
not
know.
hear? Did you not hear her say, "I got my spot back"?
This is how I know Saray really deeply love her grandma. This is when I know she loved her spot, because she the old. She said when he passed away, I knew where it
I
was
got my
going.
spot back.
She said
He shouldn't have been
unfortunately.
playing in them streets. I didn't know that nigga. He just came out of nowhere. Oh, this your cousin. The fuck?
Had that nigga pass, she probably was like, "So y'all sure they know of us, right?" They all know of us.
No, some more came about, but they was younger than me, so they was safe. But that one,
She's like, "What
and
about
rest
the
in peace, because he
others?"
was cool. I loved him. He was cool. I only known him for like 4-5 years, and then but the time that he was around, he was cool. He was real protective over me and shit. But I was like, okay, well, you the first boy cousin, I'm the first girl cousin, but I'm still first. Like,
you see how she trying. Yes,
you see how she look? You see how she looked over?
I say that to
yo, she sound like Riley and shit when Lando was over there.
I'm silly, man. I swear, man. That's
yo, like you the big little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
the big brother. You the big little bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
worked hard in this spot. You ain't just gonna pop up out of nowhere and be first. The fuck? Who
You
does
know,
that?
I was never like that though. When I was the baby, and then when my auntie had two
I was young.
others, I was never like that. Even though I became the middle child and everything like that, like I knew my granny still loved me more than she loved y'all. I ain't gonna lie about that.
You see? So I don't
I'm
feel
just saying,
alone.
no,
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
because
but
it's
the
always
only
a
reason is,
favoritism thing
yo,
between the
yo,
granny and the grandmother. The
Right.
grandfather and the grandmother.
I'm
My
just gonna
grandfather,
sit.
they fuck with me like that, but my grandmother I was cool with. But my granddad did not like me, nigga. Man,
Damn.
yeah,
that nigga did
yeah.
not fuck with me, boy. I don't know what it was. That
Know how
shit
to
crazy.
look at you.
Nigga, oh, I think I look so much like my mama, and my brother look like my dad. So it's like that man did not fuck with me, dog. That shit was crazy. That man just go at
I
me
was
every day,
gonna lie
goddamn.
to you. I knew I was the favorite, just like you knew you was the favorite. I ain't care what
Look,
nobody was
I
talking about.
don't know about the
that's why I
favorite.
didn't trip.
I was
I
alright.
didn't.
I was
I
alright.
didn't trip. I didn't trip because what went through my head is, oh, nice to meet y'all, but we've been here. You know, we already had this conversation. Y'all just
Exactly.
y'all just getting here. You know what I mean? Birth and everything like that. Like we get it. We gonna walk y'all through, but I'm still like baby. You know, baby larger. You know. But nice to meet y'all. Y'all can be the new baby and stuff like that. But Granny don't got
You can't sit at the table. You gotta stand up. You ain't
Right?
ready to
Granny don't.
yet.
And here's the honest truth: Granny loved them, but Granny didn't have no relation. Like when we was growing up and stuff like that, Granny had a relationship with us. She just now building a relationship with y'all, and y'all got lucky because Granny lived with y'all at one point. That's the only real reason why she built a relationship. Because back then we had to drive 2.5 hours to go see Granny, but we would do it every weekend and
That
shit
nigga
like
wasn't playing about grandma. That nigga
that.
was playing. That nigga was playing.
You know what's so
I'm not
amazing though that I've
sharing.
been sitting here listening the whole time? That it's so amazing how we went from two different conversations and we just went from that to Granny and we just it's just cool that we able to do that. That's what's up.
We hanging
Yeah,
out.
I thought that was nice.
yeah. I'm about to say we had like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and
Well,
21 minutes.
Oh, we
Mhm.
good.
that's what it's about. We just vibe.
That's
Sure.
how
That's
I
a good
like it.
thing though.
Ain't
I
nothing
like
gonna
that.
change none of you tomorrow. So it is what it is, nigga.
Because Coop look like he have sleep.
Who's that?
Nah,
You
nah.
so look now your eyes open. Them eyes been half closed the
Oh,
whole
man, you see me. You already know what's up with
Oh,
me.
you talking about Coop. I thought you talking about me. Like I'm straight. Y'all done seen me. Y'all
I'm
done
saying,
seen me,
he
bro.
up. I can see.
Yeah, y'all done
No,
Yeah,
seen
I'm
yeah, I
me.
know you
chilling.
can see us, but I can't see your eyes unless you open like you did. That boy about to be gone.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
man,
can't see him.
I'm just listening, and you know, so like I said, I really enjoy and appreciate, you know what I'm saying. So just seeing everybody having a conversation and be themselves and see how y'all lives was, like I really love to hear stuff like that. Like I really do. You know what I'm saying? It shows a lot about who the people who I'm around, and it shows a lot about like I like to hear stuff like that about family. I'm very family oriented, so I love to see
Yeah.
people enjoy that time with their family like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
So it's nice to hear.
that's
That
what
was
it's
that
about.
time. You know what I'm
I think that's
saying?
what it's about for the black family. We could talk about how we got our eyes beat and then switch to how we got love too.
Hmm.
We
I
got
Because
the
the
only
movie
more
beat
I
you
think
because I
about
Joker.
only
it,
beat you because I love you.
Yeah, I
Right.
love
the
you,
more
but you know, I never
that's what
got
I'm
that
about to
one. I
say.
never got that.
This gonna hurt
'Cause
me
the
more
more
than
I
it's gonna
think
hurt
about
you.
it, I was saying my granddad didn't mess with me, but the more I think about it, it was like he was really just trying to toughen me up, and I realized that now.
Yeah,
Like it's a lot of shit you don't
great
realize when you're
granddad.
younger, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Granddad.
saying?
My
that's a fact.
or my great granddad was the old school, tough, everything like that. He rough with the girls. He wanted everybody to be tough. That's his mentality. But let me tell y'all this though,
Hmm.
real quick, before because I already know y'all about to jump off. I love and I cracked up. So my daughter has a counselor, a school counselor, stuff like that. And one of the things like we have talks and things like that. Oh shit. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Okay. So we had talks and stuff like that. And one of the things the counselor said was my daughter like that grandma's so old school. And I laughed because I told her honest truth. I'm like, yeah, ma, you're old school because she is, and she needs to change, but it get your act right. It get your act right.
Mhm.
So just like how Coop, what you were saying, Coop, about the great granddads or the granddads and stuff like that. Yeah, our great granddad, we loved him, but he was tough as hell. The man had
Yeah,
to
he
work in the
was.
farm every morning when we go,
Dang.
and it was supposed to be
Mhm.
vacation. And then the women had to cook and bake and stuff like that. And unless great grandma didn't want you in her kitchen, there was definitely a time limit of that kitchen. So 7 o'clock after we all ate, nobody should go into that kitchen. Nobody, unless she loved you enough. So
We fought over
Yeah,
the
you
big
sound like
spoon
you
when
had
she
that
made
real
red
structured
velvet.
household type of family structure, nigga. That's what's up, nigga. Yeah,
Yeah.
Elijah, I'm like, damn, I wanna. That's what's up, bro. I like that, man. Like, cause
Now you
I
see
oh,
why that
always,
nigga the way he is. You know what I'm saying?
and
you
and I
said
res
you
that,
like
that
it,
that's how I,
Coop.
bro.
You said you like it, Coop.
Yeah, I respect
Well,
that.
not
Nigga,
as
shut
a
hold
child,
up,
you ain't gonna like
niggas,
it. Cause my great granddad, he had these big ass paws for hands,
man.
and what he would do is he
Boy
would
had the
Yeah.
whoop
hamburger
you.
helper gloves. Go ahead.
He will grab onto your top of your skull, and he'll squeeze. When I tell you, it'll bring you to your knees. Yeah, nah, he play too much. That's him playing with you too.
Yo, holla. No, that nigga played too goddamn much.
You don't have. You gotta have your discipline, whatever it is and outs, but the whole family structure output of it, bro,
Yeah.
like that is nice to
Yeah.
hear. Because you, like I said,
So
I hear so much negative shit. It's good to hear the
yeah,
positive output of how it created the person that you are. Because look what the things that you're trying to do and what you believe in and what you want to do for your family, bro. That's what's up, bro. Like real shit.
yeah, for sure.
It's nice to hear.
Like we said though, when great grandparents and grannies passed away, there was no more of that. So we
Mhm.
had to take
Hmm.
what we had when we was growing up and keep doing it and keep providing it into our hearts, our spirits, and that's the person that we had to become.
Yep.
That's a fact.
I miss fighting over the big spoon when she made red velvet cake. So you go in there, you got somebody got the big wooden spoon, and then the other it was the bowl, the big wooden spoon, and from the what is it, the beater? What'd you call it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
mixer, the big heavy
The
the
mixer.
mixer
mixer with
with a
the two
yeah.
joints, and then
Hmm.
somebody, two people would get one of those type joints. Like,
So yeah,
but if you was,
y'all had a taste tester. Y'all
it was
There
like
wasn't no
a
taste
tape.
tester.
Yeah,
That was the
it was no, it
leftovers.
was when she
The
was finished
leftovers.
pouring everything, and if you was in,
Yeah.
because unlike your grandma wanted us in the kitchen to help her, because she had to cook for
Oh yeah,
everybody.
no, great grandma. Yeah, great grandma. She wanted to do the cooking. That was her thing.
You know, she wanted us to help. So, and we didn't want to help. We wanted to be outside. So, in order
Yeah,
for you to get the big spoon or the bowl or whatever, your ass had to been in there to help, and then you could be able to get all of that. And we used to fight like crazy over that shit.
yeah.
It
It
was the
was the
ice
best
cream for me,
time.
the homemade ice cream.
That
When you said
sounds
that
fun.
turnout,
I don't know nothing about
and
that
then
shit. I don't know nothing about no homemade
you
ice
get that.
cream, nigga.
Me either.
Oh
Shit
man,
sound nice. I'm trying to see what that shit be about.
Be like,
that shit is so good, man. I used to love that. Every time I see that machine come out with the ice and the bucket, I was like, yeah, I already know
you
what
already
time it
know
is.
what time it is.
Man, you get that cream and
All
everything
right,
together, they
y'all.
put it in there. That slow
I
turn.
gotta get up out of here because my
All
lady
right,
is
good
out of
night.
town and she just called me.
Oh yeah,
So
go and handle that. Go and